I'm disappointed in this game here today. A couple of different reasons. We didn't play very well, particularly early in the game, and had trouble getting started again offensively. Defense played terrific in the first half and did all kinds of good stuff, and we're on it. And we got a little burst at the end of the half, got a little burst at the start of the third quarter, and weren't able to hold it. And I thought that the Titans were a good football team today. They were tough, and they ran the ball really well in the second half in particular, and were able to control it. Really surprised, uncharacteristic to see big plays. We just haven't seen those. We had no explosive passes last week, and we had a few today. And so we have to find our consistency. We got to get there. We got to get right. We're not there yet, and hopefully we have enough time to get going. And we need to work together, play together, so that it shows up where we're connected. Right now, it's kind of spotty and not consistent enough. So we got a big challenge, and we got to get together. So what do you got?
How much did the extra prisoners in the first half take away from maybe, Cam mentioned that maybe the bickering and yelling and things like that tired or didn't?
I don't know, it was energy we didn't need to be expending, that's for sure. And Sherman was trying to get an explanation on the call, and he got too hot and made a mistake and got a penalty on him. And mainly it was his field position. But we play we run pretty hot. But on a day when it was difficult, it was a challenging day for both teams, with the temperature, and you didn't need to expend any wasted energy. We might have done some of that.
If you understand the unsportsmanlike was for what he did with the officials after.
Took his helmet off.
Yeah,
you can't take your helmet off.
With the offense doing what it did in the second half, is there some good stuff to build off of?
Yeah, there's no question. We know we have the opportunity to make plays and move the ball up and down the field. We missed a lot of passes in the first half. Didn't throw the ball very well and catch the ball very well, and we left some huge plays on the field. So that made it difficult. That's why it was sputtering. And then you put the third down numbers in there in the first half, and that's why you don't get to run the football, and it gets to be one of those games. So lost a good opportunity to play the way we wanted to play because of those things. So.
Coach, you spoke about A-Lace, and you said weight was an issue and that he had a great week of practice. What prevented him from being on the field today, and what more do you expect from him to let him see?
I don't know how many times we ran the ball, about 15 times today. We didn't get a chance. We ran the ball 6 or 7 times in the first half. And Chris was doing fine, and we were going to see how far we could go with Chris, and then see what Eddie would do coming off the bench, but it just never got to that.
You probably already addressed this. What was the decision to not participate in the anthem today?
That was a decision that the players were really hoping we could do, and based on all of the concerns, and the Titans wanted to do the same thing, and so that's just a statement that they felt they needed to make, and I thought it was, in a way, it wasn't a demonstrative thing on the field. I think it was a classy way to demonstrate your dissent, for what had happened and all that. And I don't think it had any factor in the game at all. I think the fact that I was proud of Mike. Mike wanted to do the same thing, and so we did that together, and that was a statement that all the players wanted to make. And I know there was different statements around the league. I don't know. I didn't see any of them, so I didn't know what they were. But that was it struck a main nerve with football players, and I respect that.
See that happening in the future?
I don't know. I don't know. We did 1 week at a time. I don't know that.
Did you say that you coordinated with the Titans on that, or was there discussion with them?
Yeah, it was.
When did that take place, Pete? When did you and Mike talk about that?
A couple hours before game time.
How much of
It might have been 3-4 hours before game time.
How much of Saturday was devoted to that, to come to consensus on that as a team?
There was just sit downs, with some guys. We met with kind of the leadership group, and then we talked about it after our meetings last night.
On 4th and 22, was there any thought of
I just want to take a shot. Sometimes you just got to take a shot.
With the defense, do you think being on the field and the humidity in the first half took a toll on them in the second half?
I think it did some. I think it did. I mean, both teams were tired, and it just depended who was out there. It just looks worse when you're getting beat.
what happened on the big touchdown plays that you guys gave up?
Well, I can't tell you all. I mean, we missed coverage on the wheel route. That was really a clear responsibility. We on the long run on the screen, we missed a couple tackles early on, and then we just got outmaneuvered down the field. which is unusual. And then the long run they had, I don't know what happened at the line of scrimmage on the other side of the field. I can't tell you right now. But the tackling in the midst of that breakaway, we were in the right mode to get him down. He outran us and outdid us, and we needed to be better than that.
With Doug Baldwin, what happened to him?
He's got a groin strain of some degree. I don't know what the degree is.
Dewey McDonald had a knee.
Yeah, he hurt his
injury.
knee right off the bat, and there's ACL concerns. We got to see when we get all the tests done and stuff like that.
Factors that in special teams when you're already down,
Yeah. Our top guy DJ and Nico weren't there, and Dewey. Those are our three top guys. So we went bang, bang, bang. And it hurts your depth. It hurts. It factors in across the board. Those are three terrific football players for us, and so we miss them for sure.
What factor was not having Baldwin at the end?
Well, I don't know. We went right downfield, so I thought Russell and the receivers and the protection was great, and they gave us a chance to be back in the football game, and we felt like we were going to win the game. I mean, it's maybe that, as odd as that may sound, the way that game looked, we're just one bounce away from getting that ball back, and we're going to go win. And that's how we felt and went about it. And Russell was on it throughout the fourth quarter, and the receivers made fantastic plays. Jimmy did great. Doug did great. Everybody contributed across the board, and the pass protection was excellent, throughout that. So, that's not uncommon for us. I'd say to the guys, what do you think? We're not going to come back? We're not going to be close in this game and have a chance to win it. And that's how we have rolled for a long time, and that's our expectations. But we don't want to be in that mode at all, of course. It's not where we want to be.
What happened to Tyler Lockett at the end?
I don't know. Wind knocked at him or something like that. It just took him a while to get it back. I'm not sure exactly what that was. It just took him a while to get back up.
What seemed to contribute to the offensive line pass protection?
Which end of
Improved
it?
pass protection?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see the film. Man, I'm anxious to see how O'Day played, and we'll see what factor that was.
On the one touchdown, the screen, I mean, it was a free play offsides. Do you think that factored into?
Yes, it does. Although we practice that consistently, there is a mental moment in there that you can relax and because you think they're going to blow the whistle, and they didn't, and they did it properly, I'm sure, but we just didn't hit it like we normally hit. Those plays are usually nothing against us, and somehow that one got out and went.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.